Back in the rack again. Nice to be back at the very least. Ironically, I prefer this place to the forest. If I'm walking this slowly, I don't really need to be off my feet. There we are.
Okay, I guess.
Ah, hazmat.
Okay.
How's you doing, lad? Toxins to your liking, I guess?
Not really, but you know, can't complain.
At least it's not the sewers, mate.
You got the shivers?
I said the sewers.
Oh, the sewers as well.
Hey,
Tox levels don't exceed a certain amount. That is the rule. Tox levels do not exceed the controlled amount. That would compromise my suit, so you know.
you'll be right. You'll be right. Yeah. Alright, you got me curious. What the bloody hell are you banging on about?
He literally said he was going to be annoyed if someone mentioned that again. That's not.
No, if someone starts singing it. Luckily, by the sounds of it, everyone's fucking forgotten it. Fuck 200 years. That's
Either way, I'm not a singer.
Yeah. But that most I end up doing is kick in the head.
Yeah, I know. That's a giant bee here.
Right, a kick in the head.
Normal bees, don't bother it, you'll be fine. It's alright.
Bees usually don't go after you if you don't give them a reason.
I'm at this point where I don't question the weird things that show up unless they're really weird.
Hmm.
And that's like not that's just a big bee.
Yeah, hopefully they can find a flower.
Oh.
Nice.
Place like this, there are some flowers. I suppose you can help.
Yeah.
There's a flower.
As run down as the location of this place is, I feel much less dread wandering the streets than I would a forest.
I think there's a lot more cleaner air.
It's a compliment,
in forest than
lad.
there is.
Am I not behind the bar now?
Eh,
Guess not.
so
It's a good thing I'm injured.
Completely.
Yeah.
you're injured. First Toronto, now you.
Toronto gets injured for stupid reasons. I think mine was valid.
Alright, what was it then?
Removing something.
Didn't you lift with your legs properly?
More like a recovery.
Well, fair enough. Presumably Toronto will be right.
Yeah, I don't know where Charles is. He's running late.
Not a name I'm familiar with.
Ah, one of the guys at the garage. You might have spotted him in a wheelchair at one point.
Oh, that man! And yes, I saw him last time. Being pushed around by a mechanical assistant.
Hey.
If my memory serves me correctly.
Oh, aye. Oh, speaking of other visitors, did that blonde skittish lad suffer a heart attack yet? I've forgotten his name. Jim?
with
son.
me.
I'm no one for shaking people out of mind palaces.
Good deals. Pretty cheap.
I might as well do a brief wandering around before getting a drink, at the very least.
Most of the sun.
Hey, by all means. Now with organic uranium. If it considered, it does look more colourful than the default posters. If nothing else. I can't even read what that says. Gang graffiti is always weird to me. Yep. At the very least, I don't take up too much space on the roads. Though best to peek around every now and again. Hey. If I considered, I can't be too surprised on the amount of folk that wander these streets. I've seen weirder. For better and worse, frankly.
More or less same here.
Fair enough, fair enough. I imagine for different reasons, both of us.
Yeah. I've heard orcs from my neck of the woods came around here. Not doing much, but it's interesting to think about.
Yeah. I wasn't here yesterday.
Neither was I. I was busy.
Well,
Any of the garage crew here?
Me.
This boy all kinds of fucked up.
Okay, let's see what you
oh hells.
What's up? Come over.
Yeah, I can see the lake. Well, me hands are idle right now.
What the hell? Let's walk under here.
Hey, what the damn?
Got jumped by some raiders.
What I
Ah,
say?
those types.
His internals are very damaged. He has a power leak. Like he's draining fast. He's not looking too hot.
First order of business, I'd wager you want to plug that leak.
Taking out some of the hardware stuff, building wiring. It'll take some time. Let's see what we can do.
Aye. Internals take time. A leak of fuel or whatever, that's a more urgent affair.
What do you want me to do?
The second time I put one of these units in here. They're always just wandering the street.
You have a knack for finding troubled robots.
You seem close, skull.
Apparently.
Let's go.
The last one, fucking, I paid for his shit and then he bounced and I never saw him again and he never paid me back.
Bastard.
Real. This one, if he's broke, I'm still gonna help him, but I'm gonna keep him around.
Aye. Definitely looks like it could be useful.
I don't know, I think the last one was like a riot model.
Huh.
This one's the same.
Well, I have come across many, well, injured robots myself, mainly either fully operational or decommissioned. Not really an in-between.
First, make sure you don't die on me.
I was just saying you see a lot of like people that are either dead or fine, no in between. And
I
it's just,
mean,
the
well,
body
there you
heals
go. Yes.
I mean, it's the same. Like,
I
it
mean,
could be the
I'd
same
imagine
thing.
robotics is a lot more binary than organics.
Yeah.
They're either on or off. I guess in a vague sense of analogy, this lad is in the sense of the switch being midway.
I hope it's gonna be fun. I don't know, I literally just came out of my fucking room. So individual really scuffed.
There. Probably crawl to the one possible place of safety then.
So he was out in the desert, so. Boy had a walk.
Fair, fair. But I imagine people of the desert tend to get used to walking. I know I am. Well, well, Joan seems to be fixing out good and nice.
Alright, thank you.
What's going on here? There's the boy.
Oh, you
I'm
fixed,
robbing
lad.
Okay, so yes, I did. Sorry, what? You're robbing me?
Yes, I am personally here to mug you and rob you and mug you and rob you.
Damn it, not again.
Give me your shit.
Okay, you know
Give me your
what?
shit. Come here. What the fuck is even? Where did you?
Fascinating sword, lad. Alright, alright.
I brought this one in.
Alright, good. No, that's fine.
Hey.
I'll rob you and then another one. I mean,
howdy.
rob you and give me your stuff.
Okay, hold on. Here you go. Just.
Damn. My one weakness.
He's got a compelling argument, lass.
Lass.
It's always a guessing game with me half the time.
That's fine. I'm supposed to be a guessing game.
Well, there you go.
I have no cash on me, I'm sorry.
Okay, do you have any...
Hooray! I'm footing the bill.
I know that's a ridiculous thing to ask.
I was about to say, I know I basically just arrived the same time they have.
There you go, Mike. What the hell even happened to you? Who shot you up?
Some raiders just
Scrappers?
passing by, yeah. Took me a while to get here. I thought it'd be one of the safest places. The city I was in originally wasn't too nice to me, so figured I'd come here.
Well, safest place close to ground level at the very least.
Yeah. It's fucking scary.
I can't blame you. Scrappers are a right proper problem.
Appreciate it. Who are you? Sorry.
I'm Aaron.
Lane.
Nice to meet you, Lane. So we have a slight debt thing going on now, and I'm assuming you're looking for work. That's
Yeah.
money to begin with. Fantastic. I will be in touch with you shortly.
Through
Here's my
what?
contact information.
I don't
Is
have
there a
any.
communication system?
Only connect to local police stations' databases, but it's a bit malfunctioning a little. I don't got anything else.
Think we can rejigger that?
Maybe?
Any of mine here to like.
Could rejigger it to a local area database, as the closest thing to a police force here is simply just regular security.
Who's standing at a
I haven't seen a boy in blue in ages.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was made to do. Protect and whatever, but didn't last
If you
long.
see anybody walking around with this mark on them, just tell them Aaron says that you're stuck with them.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
I'll write this down. And if nobody shows up, kind of doing like an open house thing on Thursday. These are the coordinates to it.
Okay. Thank you.
I have to go to work now, but good luck.
Fantastic.
Thank you again.
Only make too long, and I would say if you want to
Hey.
the woods, just
Well,
and forest, that could be an idea.
hope your scheduling's open, lad.
Yeah.
Just so I can put this in your comms channel so people know what you look like and say hi to you. Smile or something.
Hi.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, better than being a slave, at the very least.
Yeah, or scrap.
Aye.
I thought I was gonna have more of a fight than that, but
I woke up in Fixer's basement.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, hells.
Getting fought over. Yeah.
Aaron's, well, you're the second robot he's brought in, apparently. Seems he's got a knack for finding folk like you. Although at least in this case, you're willing to actually help him back.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't be right not to.
Fair enough, fair enough. I've got idle hands right now. And well, I'm not exactly one for twiddling me thumbs, not like these. That's liable to cause fires.
Yeah. So, look around. Nice meeting you, by the way.
Aye,
Name's Lane.
Armsy.
Armsy. Nice meeting you as well. I appreciate the help.
I'm a John.
Better to be fully functional at least.
Yeah.
For the most part, should be good.
Aye.
Yeah. Let me check my radio, actually. Let's see if actually it's still in working condition.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's working fine. Okay, good. So, look about the place.
Aye. Careful not to have a reason to come back in here leaking again, eh?
Yeah. That's not too.
Aye. I don't have work for you, unfortunately. My arms don't need conjiggering. Much as it'd probably be nice. Well, I do remember one thing about these streets. People at the mega building don't take too kindly to outsiders. The squatters and over such. But I imagine they can't shut us out entirely. I imagine the brothel inside probably provides a good chunk of income to keep the lights running in there.
Yeah.
Such is fate.
What's your name? Right.
What was I saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
Well. Yeah, I don't have work for the garage to do with these arms, and I can't think of a purpose for you, especially after Aaron's already claimed you. If I recall correctly, Aaron works at the bar.
That is understandable. But at least
And I need a drink, so... two birds, one stone, eh? Always got to be careful with the flux around here. Addy Mark? Oop. Oh, well and good here, I trust.
Where I was living. So I figured I'd ask.
Yes.
I just don't trust
right.
them, you know. They just do their thing, and I don't trust the entire, you know, psychological therapy thing. Because at the end of the day, it's just part of their job. All they're trying to do is get it done.
There's a purpose you could probably do. Spotted the box.
You love me. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, okay. No, beep 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 beep. I'm not gonna say beep beep because you're over. I'm saying beep beep because I got a big ass.
Great. That's Riot. She's with me. Go make a friend.
Alright, cool.
Hey, I figured 2 birds with 1 stone. I needed a drink and he was following me around. So, by all means, go and acquaint yourself, lad.
Indeed.
You're pretty. Example.
Right back at you.
This one's got a totally different paint job and had like right on the side of their heads. This one's definitely different.
I don't know, man. Something all says the same. I don't fucking know.
I can wait, I'm not exactly dying at first.
Well, that's a good way to get yourself targeted.
What the fuck do you mean? Who do you mean?
All scents are definitely not the same.
Depends on if they're custom
Tomato
builds or if they're
pipe bomb.
factory builds.
Oh.
I don't fucking know.
And then the ones that detain sentience often do things by, you know, different, even if they're some from the same factory.
Tomato pipe bomb grenade. I don't fucking know.
What are, you're
Tomato
fine,
pipe
but does anyone need anything?
Not sure what I could have, to be honest.
We have
some good
flavor
food.
sticks. We have that, depending on what type of food you want. Okay, how hungry are you?
Anything with a lot of meat. I'm very hungry.
Do you have like 3,000 credits?
I think I'm good. I'm just looking around.
Boy, look at the withdraw from his ATM.
Takoyaki. Okay.
Kind of broke, so kind of can't get anything anywhere.
You're lucky I have a surplus right now.
No, I don't want to ask people for money. That wouldn't be right.
I'm barely awake. Oh my god.
Ah, what else am I meant to do with all this scratch?
Maybe you can get more alcohol?
That's a good idea. Bottle of moonshine for me, please.
Okay, 1 moonshine, just a glass.
Bottle.
Bottle of moonshine coming up.
Get a free sheet out of the wallet. There. Alright. In me left hand here. Alright.
Okay, thank
Go. Thank you kindly.
1 second.
How are you doing?
Okay. Do you have? Sorry, it was actually 2,000 credits. If you want the man with meal.
Card for these two. Whatever they buy is on this card. Alright.
Sure thing.
Yeah, but don't eat the entire bank account.
It's a math.
I can't promise much.
I know you're hungry, but a meal like that I'd wager is to be savoured.
No, when it
One
goes
mammoth
through
meal?
very quickly for me.
We'll see on that.
Perfect.
I got the stick.
Does unfortunately take a little more to get me properly smashed, at the very least. Another benefit of the arms, perhaps.
Either you two need anything?
You're the one I mean. To blame yourself.
No, you.
What do you got for drinks?
Depends. Are you looking for non-alcoholic or alcoholic?
Strongest alcoholic.
Strongest alcohol? Okay. Flavored or unflavored?
Doesn't matter. Dealer's choice.
Bottle or glass?
Let's go glass.
Okay. 1 glass of moonshine coming up.
Aye, right good stuff this is.
What?
25 credits.
Lovely. Thank you.
Oh, right. Yeah, just run off the stick. Right.
Yep.
Starting to feel like I might be a bit overdressed for the occasion.
And you're fine.
Temporary outfit. Gonna get a new one soon.
Well, the meat chunk's gonna get stuck in it, probably.
A lot more messier stuff has been on this suit. I can guarantee you that.
Too right.
Always women. Fucking scary.
Hmm?
Huh?
Am I scary? What'd you say?
Oh, look at you.
Well.
They just said no.
It's not condescending. It's me being genuine.
Getting light already.
Something along the lines of what women scary.
Listen, you're
What
the
you
one that's
said?
perfect height.
Yeah, well.
Explore a bit more. Back here more now.
I certainly choked quite a bit, but well, this'll do me just fine.
Not as much as what I've been through.
Nice chatting with you, Armsy.
And I'll just kill me.
Ah. Sorry, I was drinking, lad.
No comment.
Why? You can agree with that.
There you go.
I will
I am that
neither
woman.
confirm nor deny.
There you are.
Yeah. I am that woman.
I'm a little hungry right now, but
Yeah?
I'll be right.
I am that lady.
A drink? Okay. What type of drink would you like?
Thank you kindly.
That was good.
Excuse me, Reds.
Okay. With like a.
It's like that pixelated ass picture oh, seriously.
Anyway, I try and be as careful with these arms as I can be.
Brother,
So unfortunately, I was walking out of industrial after collecting some parts for her. One of them grabbed me by my hair, I suppose. And I guess I can really say they cracked the bed of my head open.
Oh, hills.
Oh. Did you ever get that fixed?
Yes, it was easy to mend.
Fair enough, you say so.
Personally, I would. Personally, I'd die.
I would also die.
Yeah.
Making mistakes when you're not violent.
Oh, right, yeah, I talked to Tarant at some point.
Well, that is good to know.
Okay, wait, I gotta calm down. Sorry. This is. Hold on, hold on. I'm. No, but
Hi, I'm Tasha. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Tasha. My name is Alana. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you. You can call me Alana for short.
Oh, Alana is fine. Thanks for announcing you. Oh, nice to meet you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Listen, all I'm saying is
Gym's empty except for the other lackey right now. Right. Security forces? Fair enough. Got to patrol somewhere. If security weren't there, I'd probably have a gander trying to jump straight off.
Nothing wrong with it on my personal life. Yeah, I know. It's just some people are more on the, poor side, and I don't know. We don't have all that around here, but some people may look at that and be like, oh, cool, but I'm the
My entire body is kind of going through issues.
I forget if John is properly in. Ah, well, there's an engineer in there if you need him.
Howdy. Okay, I'll leave. Need a battery.
What, private business? I'll wait a minute. There goes my hacks. Aye, I've never seen this station manned. I know I've seen the cattier biker heads before. They're generally alright. Or maybe none of the ones I encountered ever really gave me a reason to dislike them, perhaps.
How about a movie?
Hey, you said you're linked to the police database, ain't you?
Yeah, doesn't work all the time, but works sometimes. In a finicky sense,
Yeah, some is better than none. At the very least. At the very least, some is better than none at all. Gym's currently empty, aside from a single other lagomorph. And well, he's just busy training himself.
Well, do you like Jackie Chan?
If you want a flavor stick from the bar, I can get you one.
No, it's fine.
I know you don't want to indebt yourself to more people, lad. I get you. But there's a difference between charity and actual, business.
I think there's some martial arts.
I think I'm good, nonetheless. I appreciate it, though.
Alrighty. Well, hopefully you can find your way into getting some credits for that, then.
Yeah.
You do you.
Out of my area of specialty, but okay, so what are the kind of models that
What are they up to? Sometimes I can help me curiosities.
Initialization files, basically like settings files. .bats, batch files.
Looks like software engineering. Not exactly my road.
This is horrendous spaghetti code.
Definitely is. So if you're ready, another code to me is spaghetti.
What kind of programs are these?
Winding the road.
Stuff like, well, I mean, basic diagnostics for one. Memory editing. Some,
It's on my
defragging software, weirdly enough.
Oh. Half curious, but I remember needing to talk to Tarrant about a consultation of sorts. But I can wait after he sorts out the Christmas lights of code.
I'm going to look online and I'm going to search defragmentation drivers.
Just maybe like that. Their head different colors than body because their body's like green, their head's like white, red, and all that jazz. I'm watching shit again.
Dunno. Do you have any idea
What?
your test is sort of
It's a lot like him doing wandering around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bypass that tracker. Yes, it wants to work.
Let's see. So, defragmentation drivers. Okay, let's see in terms of actual.
Yeah, you're probably free to take a seal out.
Fine. Hardware seems to be functioning. Nothing's going wrong.
Nothing horrible's going on now.
Nothing horrible.
Yeah, you know, it's just like IR sensors are offline, UV sensors are offline, stuff like that. Nice to have.
Okay, right, well. Seems like someone just hacked this all together. Any sort of. Can I just control OS and see if there's a company that produces this OS?
There is not. It is bespoke.
Motherfuckers, why can't they use standardized software? Okay,
Tell me about it.
Fucking, I don't know.
Wait,
Look!
Your arms run off of blood!
Aye, I'm a hardware lackey, not a software lackey. All code looks like Christmas lights to me.
I still don't even know how you're supposed to be using blood as fuel for me. I don't.
It's hydraulics. Liquid pushes stuff around. Blood's a liquid.
Okay. Yes,
Connected it into my own circulatories. Heart pumps things around. Works just fine.
And see if there's any that I can just listen to see if
No need to take out your software anguish on a hardware.
looks like the program.
There's several spreadsheets in COBOL that looks like they were aped from a surveillance system for a bank. COBOL being like 1980s programming language, though.
Yeah, that's okay, alright.
This kind of shite is Zaz's area of expertise. If I had known he would have trouble, I'd wager I could bring Zaz in. But Zaz would probably want a drink or 5.
Yeah.
I'm out of character right now, so.
Before or after work, I can't quite say.
This is a bit beyond me. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, boy.
Tech stuff, but a lot of what this is. well in there as well. Fuck's sake.
And Java.
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? Isn't Java like fucking ancient? The heck?
Yes, it is. It's like what, 4 centuries old at this point.
Oh, Christ. Of all the languages to survive.
Look, it's this whole thing. Like after 400 years, Minecraft has suddenly popped up again. So I guess it's still in Java. So
In my defense, COBOL is still used today.
I'm aware.
Extremely aware.
Okay, right.
What?
Oh god, am I gonna have to learn COBOL for future projects? Jesus. Okay, right. Any Okay. Diagnostics. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to safely eject media.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take that. Here you go. Here's your cable back. Right. So yeah. This stuff is far beyond anything I'm capable of. Stuff like this, I really don't know if we've got. I mean, powder might be able to, but beyond that, I'm just wondering.
Techies go into rip and chip or something? No, I heard about that.
Yeah,
They all just went over
powder
there.
is the only one that still seems to exist. And is powder in?
Is that the ferry?
Yes, it's the ferry.
They found them. They should be around.
Yeah, so around
Okay.
the northern end.
Right. So, powder is probably going to be the most competent of the lot of us. But, Ozix, do you think, C4 would know stuff about programming?
C4 is more. I know the thing is, like, security is also pilot. Maybe, but.
Yeah, but he's piloting a drone, isn't he?
A drone? No, he
I
pilots
don't
his
think
own
it's
ship.
known and knowing programming.
He got aircraft.
Well, yeah.
No, yeah, fine. Okay. The next step I can go is refer you to either refer you to powder, or if one of the other clients are around, like because genuinely we have very few deckers around here. They are like extremely rare.
You used to have a bunch of them. What happened to all of them?
I know. They disintegrated or something. I don't know.
Speaking of
They just walked into medical and then they ceased existing. I don't know.
Damn, Matt Latham.
I'm going to have to inquire about that. No idea. My current theory is that they tried doing a net run, they land themselves in deep shit, and then they skip town.
Maybe. The wood cannon makes sense, honestly.
But
That does sound like a general level.
yeah, no, they just. Yeah, I know. There is either Powder who works in medical, or if what's her name? Amethyst? Is her name Amethyst? She's the cat girl with the eye patch.
I haven't been here in a bit, so I might not remember who that is.
Not ringing bells.
I'm not seen anybody like that around here. The name sounds familiar, but I've not.
She's
seen
more
someone
recent.
Like
she's about this high.
Okay,
She
if
said that
it's
she had
recent, then I might have not met them yet.
in
then.
her head, so I just started smacking my phone on her face.
But why?
Why?
I need deckers. Damn it!
So send a fucking like job application out there somewhere saying, hey, shout out all deckers, come over here.
Oh my
or some shit, I don't know.
Put out a help wanted sign or something.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn to do decking, but I'm about as beginner as you can get.
Yeah, like
come over here, you gotta advertise.
I did recently get a tool to help you a bit, but
Especially for shit like deckers. Deckers tend to keep to themselves when they can.
We are genuinely having to learn because all the deckers just vanish.
For one reason or another.
Fucking Exodus.
Okay, right. You know what? Let's see if we can find powder or amethyst because
I literally saw them passing around the street over there and then he left.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, so you know what? Sure. Okay.
Also, we can go bother Hamsky yelling at him saying, Hamsky, we need fucking deckers!
Actually, I've just realised these guys also need something, so would you guys be alright guiding them around? Okay.
Yeah, I can go find them, that's fine.
Then yeah, sure. Yeah, just stick with Tasha. She's really good with this. So, and I've got to deal with these clients now. Yeah, best of luck though.
Thank you. What was your designation?
Toronto.
Toronto. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And?
Yep, and. So, yeah, yeah, best of luck. Now I've got to deal with what's going on here. Yep.
That or they're just hanging around. Alright, let's go find them. Yeah.
By all means.
Yes.
Okay, that's not entirely terrifying. No.
To be this quiet. Then yeah, sure. Alright. Yes. So what exactly is the issue? What needs maintaining?
Faulty wiring in the neck needs to get repaired. Sorry, my bad. Bad morning.
Yeah.
Repaired.
Right. Any incidents to cause it, or just general wear and tear?
General wire tear.
Okay, right. Well, that's fair enough. Okay, so just to come in, let's you've got you know how to wire stuff, don't you?
yeah, I can help with that.
Okay, excellent. We're probably going to need a bunch of cable over there. I'm going to look up some. Do you have any manuals or any manuals for care? For
It needs to be a 7-inch wire, heat resistant.
7-inch wire. Okay, that's going to be more expensive. Okay, let's see. So what?
We can pay for it.
What kind? All right. Also, it's pretty damn high up, so just give me a second.
Well, if it works, it works.
Yeah, just
Rather rudimentary method, but it'll work.
Okay. I just had a better idea. Hold on. How's about can the synth walk into this area here, just so we can more
Ah, yes. That would be more stable than these.
Yeah, it really would.
The other idea probably would have been you trying to use my arms as a step stool.
Oh, also not a bad idea.
I can keep my arms pretty still. At this point, I'm a brief engineering consultant at this point.
What's up?
No, I believe mostly standing around. Waiting
That's it.
for a moment.
Alright. Well, if you need something from the garage, I work in the place, so speak up if you need anything. We'll check in Toronto.
I don't work in the garage, but I'm an engineer myself, so I'm gonna pitch in anyway.
Looks like they're just standing around, so.
Enter them into safe mode. Or at least low power.
Wait, what?
Yeah, can you put them into low power mode? So, you know, I don't electrocute myself trying to solder
aye.
Give me a
wires.
second.
Yeah, don't you want to touch potentially like uninsulated wires?
Alright. Should do it.
Yep. Okay, alright. So what, so you guys have to mess around with So
Right.
huh.
Did someone give me a soda? I kinda can't drink this. Do you want it?
I'm not thirsty right now, but perhaps John here can make use of it.
Right, then sure. Okay.
Drink some.
Well,
I'm just getting this side. Check
it's WAP, huh? Don't you like the taste of the stuff
Here's the
myself?
multimeter, so just take that. There you go. Right. So
And you obviously don't really have a mouth to work with.
We didn't find power, but I'm pretty sure she's in the ripping ship, so I told Aiden to
Put it
open
on
the door.
put it on an empty table. Call it a donation of sorts.
right. Yeah, just gotta do a bit of soldering and yeah. So gotta make sure that's okay. Right. How's the electrics looking that side?
Also, I need to know, do you work in the garage, by the way?
No, but I'm an engineer, so I'm accidentally obliged.
Okay.
Are you an engineer?
I see, God, you're just making sure, because, you know...
I am naturally interested in these kinds of things.
That's fair.
To take a leak.
Okay.
I mean, hey, I mean, worst case scenario, if you're looking for a job and you hang out long enough, we might be able to hire you or something if you want that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been knocking around for a while, actually. In fact, I imagine that's why you're here.
I mean, I was looking for consultation, but you've got more pressing matters at hand.
Yeah, it's just gotta try and figure out that. Can you pass me the multimeter again?
Yeah.
Right, thank you. Right. Okay, right. Let's see that. Yeah, okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Looks good. Okay, you do realise that, you know, for maintenance purposes, if something did happen to the synth, you should tell us.
Operator currently dispatch.
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough.
Shit, I'm sorry. I'm back. Had a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's up?
So, just for the sake of actually, like, truly being thorough with maintenance, there has nothing happened to them. Just to be certain. So, like, if there's anything that's dropped on them, if they've had to handle someone and damage was sustained, anything like that.
It was just a rough day. We brought the protesters and some of them when he shut down.
Of course, protesters. Yeah. So what?
When I think about it, would my kid take a happy on the fact I'm taking another engineering job? They'd probably think it a betrayal, actually.
Yeah, that figures. Right.
mean, considering this thing looks like built like a fucking truck, you should wouldn't be too bad.
Aye.
Yeah. So minor damage to the electronics. Is
Certainly
probably
heavy
the best
duty.
case scenario for them. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it looks like it, anyways.
yeah. Okay, I think that should be good. Yeah.
I'm gonna call. I gotta check some real quick.
Okay. All right.
By all means.
Back in a second.
That's gonna be okay. I think you can power them up now. Like, and oh, they've
disappeared.
dissolved.
They've gone off somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
But they're
Okay.
probably
Well.
just outside.
Yeah.
No,
But,
that's-
okay. They fluxed.
Hmm.
See what? Do you think I could just figure out how to? I think they did something like this. Wait, no, actually.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, excellent.
Excellent.
Okay. Your handler is a bit inactive at the moment. They'll be back soon. Okay. I'll get to you later. Just give me a bit of. They're gone.
Because.
That was the robot helped earlier. I think he came in just because.
I am, yes.
He can work on people.
Wait, of course I can. Yeah, I didn't think he was actually, you know,
Operator's back.
there for that. I thought you already dealt with them, didn't you?
Okay.
Yeah, drank a lot.
I have no idea about that. Okay, yeah.
I thought you. Okay.
They're good. They're good now. They're good to go. That's all right.
Aye.
Right. Since it was a quick job, service charge isn't gonna be too much, but
But what? 7.5-inch heat-resistant wiring.
so right. Let's see. 6. No, use the 700 comes to, so got that.
On. Yep. There you go.
Okay, alright. Oh, cash, okay, alright, fair enough. Okay, right, well, pleasure doing business. And yes, try to, well, I suppose, I was going to say try to keep them out of trouble, but I guess that's the entire point of them.
That's the point of it. Try and find it. Howdy, hell.
Good to see you, Armsy.
Hey, what brings you around?
You know, business things once again, trying to figure things out. Brings you to great places like this for vacation.
Detective work never sleeps.
Okay.
Certainly a lot busier than yesterday, that's for sure.
Possibly not entirely unwelcome. Business keeps creds flowing after all.
I didn't know this was down here.
Aye, the garage has gotten a nice spiffy extra set of tools since I first visited.
No kidding. It's nice.
Aye.
Do you work here?
No. All things considered, I'm not sure how my kid would take me taking another engineering job. I already work in a workshop.
Okay, well, still, you said that you had something
Aye.
for consulting.
Like, I keep ending up being pinged back and forth from the garage and Rip and Chip about things, and then referred that you were apparently the best person to consult about these eyes. They're not broken.
What's with the eyes?
They're not broken, mind you. I was mainly looking on the idea on how much it would potentially set me back to get an extra set. Because while me and me kin are able to make extra sets of these eyes for the inevitability of them getting cracked or knocked out, well, Always good to have extra avenues.
I really don't know. Like,
I do have a spare eye here.
Okay, we've got synth eyes. So synth eyes, we're probably going to be talking like 500 per. Because, well, you know.
So 1,000 for a set.
There's like something. Yeah, I'd probably say that would be about right.
Hey.
But like, why? How am I like even more so than the Rip and Chip dudes?
They keep saying rippers are more for installing and fixing rather than creating.
The rip and chip would be if he wants them to actually be installed on his face, but he just wants us to make the actual lenses and shit, not actually install.
Hey. Nice little apparatus to fit in the socket, if nothing else.
Just install it.
Okay, so there's buying standard, like buying standard quality eyes. Yeah, like a standard quality synth eye is going to be 500. Anything more specialized, then it ramps up.
Yeah, that's the problem. These are technically custom made by my own kin. Not sure how well I'd be able to take the proper normal synth eyes.
Yeah, that's gonna be, that's
Hey.
so anything that's more custom than a shop board.
What?
You're going
Yeah.
to be looking in the
While Zaz
thousands.
and me kin are able to actually build the things themselves technically for free, it's more a matter of time and actually finding the resources for it.
Okay, building eyes is delicate stuff, and that actually involves a lot of electronics that.
Aye. Zaz is more of that kind of speed.
Yeah, if it was custom made like that, yeah.
Half the reason I didn't think to bring her to the rack is mainly because I know she'd want a drink or 5. Either before or after the job, and I wouldn't be wanting to guess which.
Well, yeah, I think for making the electric components, the best we can do is salvage some PCBs. Anything like actually fabricating them themselves, that's a bit out of our reach.
Aye.
I mean, unless you bring the actual materials and then we make it for you. That's a different story.
Well, there is that.
You said that we had to get the shit that we don't have. If he gives us the materials, then we need to make them. We'll be able
Supplier's
to make them.
discount, eh?
We don't have the actual machine to, like, you know, we don't have the laser blaster thing to print the lines in. We don't have
People slightly less so, but such is fate.
Okay, I didn't think about that part, I guess. Got it.
Yeah, you know,
If they're custom made, you're gonna have a hard time finding a shop talented enough to replicate them.
That's what I told
I
Zaz.
guess this is worth a shot.
I didn't get that part.
I know that's what I told Zaz, but hey.
You know, this,
Well, obviously, I've gotten used to using these hands long enough that I can be delicate enough to hold a spare eye without risk of crashing it.
I thought we would already have pre-made circuits.
Making them is another story.
Hey. Especially considering that the idea had sparked after after I've had an eye straight up knocked out of me.
Well, look at it this way. Maybe you'll be able to find somebody to make the lens and the electronics, but surely these guys can make a frame.
Actually, yes.
And that'd be way cheaper, too. Now you'll have to be jumping around.
Fair. Saves me and me kid jumping around junkyards and hunting for decommissioned synths.
I mean, they've got some metalworking stuff here, I'm sure. Maybe just a single part of the overall machine that could work on.
Aye, it is a surprising difficulty to actually construct a frame for these.
So I gotta fit your face perfectly, and you've got one hell of a weird face.
You don't want to talk.
Yeah, alright.
Well, stuff more like that, yeah.
Actually, wait, no, hold on.
That's kind of what I figured.
They're still going over the whole dilemma without you.
They're good. I've gotten them into a right proper talking point.
Well, see, now I think they wouldn't admit it to you, because obviously it's just business, but if they're capable of doing it, I'm sure they'd want to.
Aye.
Look at him go. He's trying to figure out the logistics of the damn thing.
Aye. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if these are originally synthized, just more altered to be more a custom fit. Which would stand to reason.
I couldn't tell you. I've got 2 real ones in my head.
Fair.
Yeah, it's just as long as he's just not asking us to make the actual circuit board from scratch, then that's a no-go. If he has a bunch of them already pre-made and we're just putting it together, that might be
Still,
Was that
the frame and like they said, maybe the whole compression thing.
Aye. Frames are easier to make. Zaz and Kane are able to at least make the lenses, all of the little tiny wirings that go in.
Yeah, these guys could probably squish that all together instead of a frame.
Visual sensors. Is that a walking bush?
Huh? What's wrong? Oh, what is that?
Look like walking shrubbery.
Alright.
I can't be too surprised. There is Cupcake. I can't be too surprised if other potential abominations of nature around here end up poking their faces.
That's comparatively normal.
Fair enough, as long as the bush doesn't prick anyone, I guess. Things at the gym, alright then.
Okay, cool. PCB.
Good lord. Alright.
We can charge it expensive, that's fine.
Sorry, I've gotten you on a right good talking point on all of this.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's fine.
So,
all good.
Like,
we're determining
yeah.
we could, if you have blank PCBs, then we can just etch it and then.
True, I could see about nicking one of Zaz's blueprints for this.
Yes, I will always take blueprints.
Aye. Well,
Then,
I know I realize that these are probably synthized, just probably altered and modified to be more a custom fit to my own sockets.
yeah, look, we can work with that as well. So if it
Aye.
turns out to be a synthi that we just have to shove in a new casing, we can do that. It's just like,
Well.
if we're having to fully solder and wire a
Yeah.
new cybernetic
Aye,
from
I wasn't
scratch,
thinking
yeah,
of
that's
asking
the-
you to
that's
make
the
one of
issue.
these from scratch.
Yeah, but still, like, people have weird demands, and it's just making sure
They
whether or not
do.
we can actually provide.
I
I'm
try
going
and
to
stay
mention
reasonable.
Those really weird ones.
Look,
Would you have fucking nightmares about hoverboards, okay?
I am refusing the howitzer.
The what?
That one is the cake. That one is the cake,
No.
yeah.
No, like, hoverboards. No, I remember.
Yeah, but you remember how much this guy kept changing shit about it?
Artillery
right?
cannon?
Yes.
Yes.
I had to reconcrete the entire damn place.
What a load of crap.
Oh, good lords.
And then they realize, oh wait, we're not that high grade.
It's just a garage, man.
I know.
I keep hearing other military types call it a howitzer technically small arms for repair. Qualify that.
Just having to deal with that order in particular made me want to scream. But
I can't even blame
that's in
you.
the past now.
Yeah.
That's in the past.
Can't even blame you.
I mean, I've got a bunch
Aye.
of tungsten.
Plus, at least I've gotten you guys going on a great good thought experiment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah. Now I'm just wondering how's that other sync who needed who I directed to powder.
Well, I
yeah.
went on a quest to find powder, and then they probably were inside of the ripping ship dealing with something. that required their help. So I told Aiden, whenever they come out, tell them that that person is looking for them, and then they're probably just hanging around while they wait. So yeah.
They'll find them. They'll find them one way or
It
another.
was kind of annoying as well.
It's more
Good to know this is
that
here.
I'm thinking if
I had no idea.
Round, it would be easier
What,
to
you're
get
thinking you need a
I
car
looked
service?
around and I did not find anybody that fit that description. That's as far as I can
This
see.
car and more shell casings. I've got some weird stuff I've got to put in them. Gentlemen, normal ones are starting to get old.
Okay.
You probably ask about that. I remember my first visit. I do remember the first visit. He was helping, I believe, Atticus from Wayfinder with an upper receiver for a rifle. So they're able to machine it.
Sure. Here by myself to all the shop when they go to the
And they're all...
So what do y'all need?
We'll be back. Wait, you guys need a direct phone line over the ripping ship. Sounds like you people are always at odds. Not in a bad way.
More just the whole, we ain't got any Decker people here, so...
Hey.
Software.
Plus, it is a relatively short walk.
Used to be a lot. Yeah. Used to be more people here did decking.
That keeps you out of the cooling.
According to Toronto, they like disappeared. And I'm trying to learn the best I can. I mean, recently got him to help me with that, but I'm still a bit pending on that one.
Do you know why Deckers are vanishing?
So, once I get it fully set up, she'll be able to do a little bit of decking. Still new to it, so it's not so much to blame on when booked and teacher.
Hey, I know I've heard tales of particular bad jobs from Deckers, frying their brains. Right sort of business.
I got like a, I guess, middleman for that.
Tales? No.
Pulls out a skull.
Oh.
Several skull from home.
You just keep that on.
Just someone. There's them tech from home. A servo skull. I was dealing with data and all such.
I see. So, like a regular info drone.
Something like that.
Just a little morbid looking.
Yeah, a little creepy.
I mean, I can't really give myself a full-on servitor, so it's messed up.
Yes, I suppose.
Of course, if I brought a servitor over here, I think someone tried to shoot me because of what I have. Okay,
think somebody
I
wants
need
that.
some. Or just hanging around.
Hey.
So.
Stim parks.
I don't think you got anything like that around here. If you need some new stim packs,
Lost or stolen?
they might have some.
Those
at the
are two
ripping ship.
very different things.
If it's lost, oh dear.
Yeah.
I think it said lost. They might have dropped something. I don't know.
Unless painkillers have accidentally been jumping out of my storage tank.
I didn't even know you carried those until the party. I guess it makes
I mean, it was mainly Jonah that bought them
Yeah,
from the
sorry.
ripping ship.
lost stim packs.
Yes,
Probably similar to what Knockout has.
y'all need anything? Oh, y'all. I guess no, y'all need anything right now. Y'all good? We're just.
I imagine Turhant and the other lass are busy still indulging that thought experiment about my eyes.
Wait, fair enough.
You got them on the right track.
If nothing else. I'll see about trying to at least swipe one of the blueprints for it to hopefully give to him at one point for him to copy.
Then he won't charge you for having to reverse engineer the damn thing.
Oh, yes. Though if it did come to it, I did have a spare eye I could have given him, if nothing else.
even still, he's gonna take that one apart and figure out what makes it tick.
Hey, I wonder how the hell Zaz managed to make it work.
Yeah, you're unfamiliar with it yourself?
Hey, it's not my design, so of course I'm unfamiliar with it, how it works. I just trust Zaz, and
Fair
well,
enough.
I'm still able to see, so clearly it works.
Look at it this way, if I'm jamming something in my eye socket, I'd really like to know how it, works. But, I'm glad you have friends you can trust.
Hey. At the very least with the spare eyes, I can at least somewhat trust people to, well, I guess install it on the field, I suppose.
Yeah, great.
Hey, as much as I may distrust Parmalee a bit. But then again, that cat gets into a scrape with damn near everyone who looks at him funny.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a bit of a resident asshole, if you want to put it that way, but then again, most of the people with egos at the Fight Finder are.
Yeah. I'd say he's got the tenacity to kind of back up his ego, I suppose. Jonah told me he saw Parmalee get his head smashed against a steel divider about double-digit times, and he was still able to walk.
Yeah, powder. What's with the roly-poly? It's a thing.
Nope. They have permission for the offices? Or whatever's up there.
Yeah, they work here.
Fair enough. I imagine the garage and rip and ship are relatively intertwined.
That's what I was saying.
He's worked in the past, so his work is
Hey.
fine, I think.
Well, if we could say they could probably do with a direct phone line, or maybe a group chat on the computer. Yeah,
well, it's been lovely not standing out in the coolant, but I gotta get back out there. It's good to know this is here, though. I might have some orders that I need fulfilled, and this place doesn't seem half bad, especially for being down here.
Hey. Heck, and the machines don't look rusted either.
Somebody's been working on it.
They've even got an industrial lathe.
I know. It's real fancy, anyway. I'll see you around.
Aye, aye. Yeah. Do you think they're just asking about, those two are just asking about Deckers, or do you think they're continuing the eye experiment?
Honestly, I got no idea.
I don't know. But Powder's working on that, so they have that to worry over. Huh.
No.
Well. On the one hand, I probably could go and check out the gym, considering I've seen a couple of people standing around the balcony. I also don't want Toronto to probably lose me and have to traipse around half of Zephyra's, half of these damn streets in order to actually find me.
Yeah. I'm not sure anymore, mate. I'm just ruined.
Odds are good they're probably still in the Rippers. Yeah. Can't exactly miss me going past at the very least.
That's true.
Hey. Well, you take care at the very least.
You too.
I'll probably be back later to continue the foot experiment. Howdy. What's a suit go? What's a suit with those bright wings going into the mega building for? Yeah, well.
I told you to mention.
Yeah.
Howdy. I didn't kill the
Howdy.
conversation by
So
walking
what?
up, did I?
I think they were kind of done with the statement. Your timing was just. You came in the natural flow of a conversation pause/end.
Ah. Ah, well.
That begs the question: why the fuck am I gonna get a drink now?
Is Lucky gonna be okay? It's just as I, right? I mean, it's not just
Where's
an
that
eye,
mega
but,
building thing again? That's where I'm trying to get to right now.
Past the Rippers, take a left.
There's a hallway that turns left that you go through there.
Past the Rippers, take a left. That garage door over there?
Yeah, where the big guys
There's
walk
like a
past.
desk
Aye.
and some vending machines. You
Got
pass
it.
that,
Alright.
opens up.
Sweet. Thanks.
Be careful if you go in there.
I guess I'll...
It's dark and you might step
Oh.
on a nail. You know.
Squatters
I'm
do
not
they take
used
too
to that.
kindly.
Scaving down that
Oh,
section.
yeah, I see.
You good?
Oh.
Huh?
It's fine.
My leg.
Spot character. My leg.
SpongeBob.
My leg. Oh.
Hello again.
People, after everything is done,
Hey, I'll leave you to it.
I'll make sure to mind the light.
Excuse me.
Yeah, nice meeting
we have a patient in the back that might be with
I'll head up to the gym. See if I can get a little bit of durability going. All thing considered, I need to more or less test my own organic endurance, to be frank. After the events of that rush. Ah. Howdy, Kath.
Hi.
Hey. Well, I could say you did well last night.
Yeah.
Especially considering who you were, well, working with. Considering I think Jones more or less adjusts it compared to the larger members of the team.
Yeah. I tried. A bit disappointing that the guy chose you guys by me.
Frankly, I'm surprised I won.
He most likely saw it as a saw you guys with all the magic stuff, so it's more of a
You did know that we apparently had better teamwork.
It did not look like you guys had better teamwork.
I don't know,
You guys looked
frankly.
like a bunch of
I'll
headless
freely
chickens running
admit I was more looking out for myself half the time.
Exactly. Our team was looking out for each other. We were like planning ahead while we were watching. And then you guys got to level 3, and then we got past that. I don't know. It just seemed rigged.
I don't know. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's just what Jones finds more entertaining to watch. And he just makes up that criteria on the spot.
Most likely. The only time I'm
Yeah,
ever
well.
gonna go back to those again is when I need credits.
Aye, those.
That is a lot.
Aye, 100k is a pretty good chunk of change. Well, if we considered me and McKenna are rather used to thousands of creds a month, and now here I am pulling in hundreds of that.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, never got that at all.
While I'd be disappointed, I wouldn't be too surprised if they got jealous of me for it. Obviously, your style of fisticuffs is different to mine.
Yeah. Luckily, the plating helps with being also like brass knuckles. So.
True.
Still, once I get my stuff prepared, I don't know. I was told, oh hey, get Mantis plates. I'm like, maybe I'm still depicting whether that or gorilla arms, so I can have increased strength, but.
Hey,
You
I know I've seen a
And then people
picture
will
of
just
mantis
protect
blades. Those things are downright terrifying.
Yeah, especially there's ones that you can upgrade to like be like a lightsaber.
Jesus.
Plasma. Yeah.
That can't be
'cause
safe
then
to keep in
they'll-
your arms.
Yeah, I mean they have probably have functions to like protect it. Make sure it doesn't
Yeah,
cut
probably
you
to ensure
on
that you don't end
accident.
up sewing through the rest of your organics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus it would be easier on a mission, because then, I mean, you just have to worry about cutting. You don't have to worry about punching, that tires you out. Actually, yeah. Okay, I think I just answered my own issue.
Yeah. Then again, I do realize that the first boss rush I went to ended up in a tie for both sides.
What was the first prize for that?
It was a drink from a special coffee machine, as Jones put it. Something about being able to dispense any liquid you can think of. Aye. Called it 294 or some
I
such
don't like those
nonsense.
now. I rather just go to the normal Fight Finder stuff.
Yeah.
At least then I'll have an actual chance of winning. I felt useless.
Yeah. To be fair, I was trying to, outside of other stuff that were coming to our attention while we were watching, I was mainly trying to look out for you, making sure you probably weren't getting crushed.
Like I had the plating.
Yeah.
Helped a lot.
Other little guy said that he felt a little stifled by the arena size.
They kept throwing me off the platform. I'm lucky those don't count as a ring out.
I would imagine. I never fell into that moat of blood or whatever it was. All of it considered, well, I think they had to rank the performance of everyone against us. I guess it was more just the fact that our team was accidentally a bit more balanced. I imagine if they swapped the Void Walker for you, that would probably be a, well, neater looking, I guess.
That was a ring out. Wait, no. Oh well.
Like, I consider myself a level 4 at best. Oh, sorry. Dear little creator.
Open or is it closed now?
We're closed for today, unfortunately. Just next Sunday, if you can.
Bars already shut. I think that might be the earliest I've ever seen it.
Yeah, just certain events for today made it
Yeah, well.
less possible.
Yeah, well. Hmm.
No brothel today. Next time.
Well, as long as you're keeping yourself going.
Technically, I am still always available. People want to just pay me.
Yeah.
Regardless.
At the very least, you still got the creds just for showing up. That's at least a bonus.
Yeah. I don't need to worry about that for a while.
Well, if we consider the first rush I went to, I didn't even care about first place. I was just wanting the creds.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, Come to think about it, I realized I never actually did get that drink. Yeah, well.
Holy shit, sorry. I'm gonna interrupt real quick. I have a very delivery.
I remember some person talking about grabbing a cup of scorpion venom, selling that for a high price.
What?
As I said, the machine dispenses any liquid. It'd probably dispense my own blood if I asked it to. I wouldn't be surprised.
You're getting a big ego now.
Probably.
Whether or not that'd come from a reservoir or from, well, my actual body, I wouldn't know. I guess I'd have to specify in that case. Aye. When I think about it, I do feel like I need to get a bit more proper physical endurance myself. It was a bit of a harrowing experience getting an arrow in the gut.
Can't always focus on your tools. That's
Aye.
why I need to make sure I can still gain muscles. But then at that point, I need to make sure to adjust my cybernetics so my muscles can expand.
Aye.
I don't exactly know how that works though. Or maybe they do, and
Get more
muscle
defined, they
just-
grow when the body realizes that you're using them quite a bit. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's how muscle definition works. I'm not a biologist.
Yeah, you just keep exercising and they grow, and
Yeah.
fat gets replaced by muscle.
Yeah, fat gets burned.
So then, yeah. Oh god. Okay. Then
Hey.
this thing.
Oh no, don't do that.
You good?
I just thought of the idea of like trying to increase my own torso endurance, and I just ended up, well, I guess half power, just flapping myself straight in with the flat edge of my fist.
Oh.
Not enough to knock the wind out of me sails, but hey. Hmm. I'm fine. Hey.
Oh god.
Yeah. Jonah told me he saw you at one point fighting a lad on a motorcycle. I didn't actually check the archives. I don't remember who won that.
I won that.
Very nice. Well, you're able to come out on top against a motorbike.
Yeah, and then I fought two hobos and I got my ass handed to me.
Win some, you lose some.
Yeah. Oh well.
Hey. After all, it's called Fight Finder, not Win Finder. If I recall correctly, that little surprise that Jones wanted for the winning team was the chance to fight him personally. And I don't exactly relish that.
Yeah, that was the prize. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't win then.
Although I can't tell if it's all of the team at once or if it would just be him evaluating each of us separately.
I guess it's more of like a choice.
Probably. Ugh. Oh, better not put more steam into it. End up turning this part of the gym into an obstacle course in one simple step. Whoa. Jeans able to withstand it. Oh. Oh. Ended up setting the thing going pendulum.
We need to get you a bigger punching
bag. And at this point, I'm slightly offering me services as a more metallic one.
Yeah, yes, it works.
Hey. Hey, if I added any more steam to it, I'd probably knock it straight off the wall. Just off the ceiling, rather.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, everybody's got to reinforce everything around here, knowing how strong it is.
I mean, I consider myself ability level 4 at best. At least, normally anyway. I'd imagine with these arms I could potentially be bumped up to a 6, perhaps.
There's I guess that makes sense that there's a gauge for that. Gee, I don't even know.
Hey, they were saying like if at least 2 of these traits fit you, then this might be then this is likely your level.
Believe it. Honestly. Oh, don't worry about it, you know. Feeling my brain cells rapidly committing suicide listening to some people.
I know I've heard that phrase from Zaz a couple of times.
Look, I didn't know what it was like to have an aneurysm, but being in the midst of one talking to them was sort of an enlightening experience.
Fair enough.
Gee whiz.
You know, can't help it. Egregiously Irish. People are fucking idiots. I can be sober, people can be smart. Simple as that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, you know, it's kind of day, innit? I sit here for like, what, 45 minutes straight, alone. Not a single person in this gym. Not a single fucking one. And what happens? The first thing that occurs is idiocy.
The only fight that I've seen today happened outside of your ring, so you probably won't be happy to learn that.
It ain't my ring, for a start. You know, I don't own the place.
Hey.
I figured you had a reason for sitting in here for 45 minutes alone.
Aye, hid in the bag.
I do remember from Butch, improving yourself here is free of charge.
Well,
Aye, you know, I'm not trying
can't
hard.
shoot down that offer.
Free is the best price.
Look, I don't get the whole capitalism thing in this fucking dimension, alright? I'm from somewhere that's communist, it works perfectly fine. Fucking weird being here.
Places work different.
Would exist without capitalism.
Well, you know, communism works and everyone goes, oh no, it don't. It's like, well, it does when people aren't fucking idiots and trying to take more than they actually get.
I would know one way or
But
another.
some people then also go, oh, that's fascism, isn't it? Like everyone goes, oh, I know, it's the best thing ever, but also it's fascist, right? Oh no, communism can't be fascist. Or technically it can. It gets into a whole level of fucking politics people don't even understand. Because they just see what's put in front of them.
Well, I'm glad you come from a place with a political utopia, but I come from a place where all of those things exist, and none of them work.
Hey.
Look, I get sick of the Fae, that's about it. Stick a cunty fairy in front of me, I'm fine with that, that's about it.
Oh, Faye.
That's what I know how to
Fairies.
deal with that, and I'm fine with that. That's why I wear the iron.
Fair point. I'm not exactly knowledgeable on political nonsense or economics. I just keep to engineering.
Fairies make sense.
You get locked up in prison and then stuck in a hole, at least they still let you have a book. Social political systems of communism being shoved in like, oh I know, give it to the dumb kid, he'll never learn a damn thing.
I don't know.
A lot of people don't.
Hey, if I wanted to know about how to properly fix any prison or incarceration system, I probably would have proper gone into politics rather than engineering.
I mean, it's pretty simple. You put someone in prison and say, congratulations, you're gonna die. Cleans up crime real fast. It's like, oh, why does that take so much time before, you know, you're stuck in prison for a few years before you die? Well, you know, you can only make bullets so fast.
Too right. Well. Yeah.
Did they ever get back to you about the eye thing, or did they run
Oh,
off
yes.
and do something else?
Yes, they did. And, I accidentally launched Taranto and his co-worker into a right good thought experiment debate. But he did ultimately agree on it, simply on the fact that he assumed that, well, he wasn't going to build the whole damn thing from scratch.
Progress is progress.
Aye.
Even if
I'll
slow,
see about trying to
it's
nick
the right-
one of Zaz's blueprints for it.
It'll help.
At least he's not reverse engineering the damn thing. Even if I did have a spare eye set on hand for him to utilize.
Like I said, he would charge you extra.
Exactly.
I'm assuming we could just have a look around. If you were sitting in here alone, nobody clearly cares.
Hey, no, it's not exactly allowed to look around for weights, punching bag, like, you know, blocking dummies.
I imagine it's just most folk could come in here assuming they don't just vandalize the place.
Some people are into exhibitionism and more power to you if you are, but you're probably going to get in trouble if you start whipping yourself out into.
Not really what I was thinking, but thanks.
You know, unfortunately, you gotta give people the common answer because sometimes their common sense is in real short supply.
Too right, too right.
You know, I've got a superpower on common sense. That's why I sell it.
How so then?
I didn't know you could
Well,
sell
it's simple.
reason.
I'm a consultant. You know,
There you
people
go.
have problems. You need someone that has an outside view on it.
There you go.
Like a
Makes
therapist
sense.
with all the emotional baggage.
Aye, because I'll call you a cunt to your face if it needs be. The amount of people that really do need it.
Sounds like a damn good
The
job.
most easy way to dispense, like, free advice to people is just slap them upside the back of the head and tell them just stop being a fucking idiot. First and foremost. Like, you have these things
Reality
inside your
check,
head.
then.
Aye, you know, they're called your ears. Fucking listen.
I'm nothing if not a listener.
So much, you know, you gotta get the backhand just right.
Surely you gotta be training for more than just slapping people upside the head.
mean, I have still got a positive, like, win-loss ratio in, like, the Undergrounds of Fear and Fighting tournaments. Though they haven't been hosted in a long time now.
Yeah.
The guy couldn't run with all the money last time the prizes went out.
Yeah.
That's the trouble with it.
The purge bots attacked, and then there was an entire problem with the fact that some people got like assimilated or something.
Oh hills.
That's what happens. It's fair for you. Like, what is it? Semi-synthetic, synthetics. Acts like living material.
People into
except,
cyborgs.
Sort of like that, aye. Except it's invasive hardware.
Hive mind of sorts.
Hey, from what I, was led to believe and gather.
Bad guy crap.
Well, I mean, that gets in the weird level of, like, morality there, don't it? Because if it's an AI, how is it supposed to know good from bad? After all, it's only been taught what people have fed into it, right? Therefore, there is actually no moral choice that it can have access to.
Even a good few centuries on, the idol.
But shut the damn thing off if it's hurting people.
Yeah, no, again, see, common sense. More people need it.
Half a millennium old adage. Computers are stupid as shit.
They're not too bad when they don't start
It's weird that people decide to find a rock, crush the rock, remake the rock into a different kind of rock, and then the rock can think.
Sufficiently advanced technology.
Indistinguishable from magic.
Hey. Dear right. Shame the bar's closed.
Is that your ball punching technique?
What's that?
The hell was that?
Rapid blows to the gut. Aiming for like the floating rib, trying to pop a kidney or liver.
Great. Looking to fight or maim people? Because there's a
Your
difference.
shoulders or, any other particular places. Lower C7 vertebrae. There's ones in like your inner thigh, near your femoral artery.
Okay.
Yeah, I know where to hit people to stun them if I have to.
Alright, I figured. I just want to make sure that you're training to fight and not maim. Because there's a big difference.
Oh, I know the difference between, hitting someone to knock him out and hitting someone in the throat because it crushes the trachea with only 30 pounds of pressure per square inch.
Hey, I doubt medical needs more business.
To be fair, now I'm not in the caring mood, so,
Hey, you've got precision to your punches, whereas mine is more a freight train.
Aye. But the thing about a freight train is normally it's honking and you see it coming a mile away.
I'm not exactly easy to miss.
I mean, that's highly dependent on the person in it.
If they manage to miss this much metal and eyes, then well.
I work on the opposite. Highly not easy to see. Which is kind of ironic considering how I look.
Like a normal
Yeah.
Joe. Compared to 3/4 of the things here, you're more normal than most.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Then again, to be fair, also, I am Irish, which definitely puts me on the weird scale instantaneously.
I guess.
Although, also, I should be gluing, like, a horn to my forehead because I don't drink. I'm a sober Irishman, so I'm a feckin' unicorn.
Although I feel like half the reason for that right now is because the bar's shut.
God damn, I don't know why. In fact, I'm gonna need to go check. Starting to piss me off.
Hey.
You know,
Don't-
the greatest thing I used to do around here, before they put the water filtration in, you walk into the bar, full of big, ugly, angry bastards. You sit down and you order a tap water.
What's the reaction you
Then
gauge
was
out of
when,
that?
like, the water around here was literally like, it wasn't a flood, it was a slod. You know, you had to chew it.
Oh, Christ.
Half sewage, half coolant. Sounds like a
Yeah,
real
pretty
charmer.
much. Yeah, but nothing says hard bastard like drinking it.
I guess.
I think
Maybe
drinking
your
in that
last
point
drink
is a little
is
disingenuous.
Maybe it's your beverage choices.
Everyone drinks the strongest shite.
I mean, fair point. I did order a bottle of moonshine when I was over.
Hey,
A whole
happens, I guess,
bottle.
see?
I mean, I guess you have some extra blood to go.
I mean, hey, when your body treats the blood vessels, the fuel connectors in here like additional blood vessels, I imagine you can hold your liquor a bit harsh, a bit better.
I guess.
That's what you got
Still,
some
the
dwarf
last
in
thing
ya.
I'd want to be around here is inebriated.
The rat's pretty tame, frankly. Occasionally there's been, like, mild upsets in the area, but
Aye.
in general, nothing that's been of a scale to really irk anyone.
I know second to last time I've been here, I was...
Shot at in the mega building, so...
We've been around a long time after all.
Second to last time I've been here, I know I saw trauma team get called in.
Aye, that'll be some, like, hoity-toity corpo cunt. I don't
Aye,
know.
fucking Baker. Hoity type thinking he can, you know, spread goodwill. Donating cereal, of all things.
You know, I should really give him some shite about that. I own 2% of his business.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
Aye, and he's getting himself into trouble like this.
If you sell 2% of your business off to a third party, no one else can buy you out to your company.
Sounds pretty smart.
Still, for hating capitalism so much, you're helping out, I guess, by figuring it out.
Well, just because I'm from somewhere that's communist don't mean I don't understand the smartness of having avenues to work through. It's always.
Too right.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, I can't exactly train on the bags lest I accidentally knock them from the ceiling.
I mean, you could. Then that's the training, isn't it? If you're working to the point where you can hit the bag and not knock it off the ceiling or damage it or break it, then you're learning something. Holding back
Well,
is also a part of training.
You do have a fair point. As long as steam doesn't come out of me heat sinks, it ain't gonna knock it off the ceiling. I've already learned that. Though I did turn that punching bag into a bit of an obstacle course pendulum as a result.
Well, just don't let it come back and hit you in the face.
Exactly.
If it hits you in the face, what's gonna happen? Then you might get pissed off and actually swing at it.
Hey.
If a punching back pisses you off, I think there's deeper underlying problems.
Too right.
People got short tempers. It happens.
Oh hey, there's Tarand. Might as well go double check with them, if nothing else.
Okay, do they want a job?
Yo, Toronto, call security. They just fucking punched the shit out of that bitch.
What?
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Who did they just...
Oh, fucking hell, the Irishman.
Shit out of me. Toronto? Toronto? I'll get
Mother.
Wait, whoa, what
the hell is happening?
What's going on?
You good? You calm?
Don't touch him.
Right. Is that doing with that?
Don't touch him. It's fine. Don't touch him.
What do you mean it's fine?
I look away for 2 fucking seconds.
Would you knock it off?
It's me, Rex. It's me.
Let's go.
What the fuck is going on?
Very good question. I look away for 2 seconds.
Hi, Jimmy.
Good lord. Fair enough.
Is that not a rich hue of orange I see?
Hey. What the fuck?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright.
He saw right where she was and put some fists in the air.
Yeah, no, we should really go somewhere else.
You see him racing for someone, just throw a bench in front of him.
That's fucked up.
There's no blood.
Jesus, wet lads.
Got some fucking explaining.
I don't know. Is there actually blood on the floor? I don't think so.
Oh my god, wait. You've got a lovely hue.
What the?
What the? Jesus, wet.
Oh, the light. Ah, it's a false. I moved.
Is that your spot now? That's my core.
At least he's not sucking the orange out of my arm. He seems more chameleon in nature.
You need help with being a decker at the garage?
Okay.
Look, everything's settled. We're not having people getting decked in the entrance of the
I'm
gym.
trying to learn how to deck. All of this is trying to learn how to deck.
I shield colors for myself. I take them, I do.
Is that what I'm understanding?
The arms still feel pretty orange. I'd wager you're more chameleon in nature.
I can teach you. I can work here.
Or whatever those animals are.
I just noticed
I don't know if people
I'm sorry, what's the deal with him punching the lady anyway? Do you have any idea what that was?
No idea. I turned to look at Tarant and it happened.
You better gonna fucking marry Spencer or my sister.
Okay.
You saw more than I.
If we live till then, maybe.
You know, my plan is fucking idiot proof.
That was it. I was done.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Out of fucking nowhere. First thing is, I have to. I don't know. Long enough to marry Shen, and he also has to live long enough. You just fucking. God damn. So, I don't know what. I don't know what just happened. To be honest. You guys have any fucking idea at all what happened?
No, I turned to look at Tarant and then I heard you, well, running up about what happened, so evidently I barely missed it.
I swear to God, I just turned away for 2 damn minutes.
Was that like his wife or something? What happened?
Jesus.
Oh my God, it probably fucking was, bro. He was so fucking sexist. Holy shit. Damn.
Oh, fucking Christ.
What a load of crap.
I don't fucking know, man. Probably
Jesus.
considering the way he was talking to us.
If I was there to break it up, I'd at least have the means.
I was expecting to have to smack the guy. So much for common sense.
Worst comes to worst, I'd probably grab both of the offending parties, pull them apart, and just squeeze slightly.
I don't even think she was fighting back, really.
She wasn't. She
No,
really
she
wasn't. She
wasn't.
fucking slammed him
Clearly
against
that
the
wasn't
wall and was
intended.
just like, ugh.
Jesus.
It's like a fucking school fight up in this bitch. It's the entirety of the
He
fucking
actually
rack
walked
today.
behind her and started beating on her after the guy had already restrained her.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mr. Hey, you missed a bit of unsanctioned violence.
Well, it's because I ran to go get them because if something could have
I didn't miss it, but there's some unsanctioned violence before.
I mean, this is a gym. If people both agree to a proper spar, then it's proper sanctioned. Just decking someone out of the blue, that's just kind of off.
That one was not.
And off the mat, besides.
This place really is very unsafe.
Well,
For certain
the funny
people,
thing
I'd
is, the
wager.
guy was just trying to tell me that usually this place is fine, and then he proceeded to, without warning, go and attack some random person. So,
I don't know what relationship they have, but I accidentally turned around at just the right time to miss most of it.
still not good.
Oh, jeez. Starting to make that swing like a pendulum.
Around here.
Oh, Nelly. Christ. Well, hopefully that business is all well and sorted. At the very least, we won't have to deal with it ourselves.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But this place seems to be a lot more dangerous than we first anticipated.
It may be the safest the streets can really muster, but this is still Saphira.
Yeah, lower Zafira.
Well,
Lower Saphira as well.
Well, I guess I need to explore Saphira fully at one point. But I don't know how a dement hopper like me will continue. I mean, seeing as people coming from different points of realities or dimensions, the question I ask is...
People come from all walks, but at the very least security generally keeps most people in line.
But how does one move between Severa? I have not found a way out of this place.
I never really thought about shift. I've never thought about shifting district. Or at least upwards at any rate. I know industrial is roughly on the same level as this.
All I know is that I don't belong here, and that I don't think going anywhere different is going to change that.
You say that, not many of us folk tend to belong here. Hell, look at me.
Is there a way that maybe my department can help you with that? I mean, we have visited different realities before, dimensions.
Well, I have my way back. I have my out. I just have to go get it. Unfortunately, if I don't go get it properly, I lose it forever and then I'm stranded. So I'm being a little cautious with it.
Hey, makes sense.
Understandable.
Fair enough on that front.
Well, if you need any help, I wouldn't mind helping out.
Aye. Presently, I live outside the bubble of Saphira, so I don't really need help getting back to me home world, as this is me home world. For better and worse. Didn't quite catch that. Sorry, I think I was still nattering.
I said, then you do belong if you're from here. I got tossed here and I wasn't supposed to be.
Fair point, fair point. I guess I'm used to, thinking I don't belong in the city just because I live, well, mainly outside of it in the dunes.
I guess. It's like visiting some other city in wherever you're from.
Only main reason I was able to get into the city, I found an old corpo building with a liftable garage door. Or liftable with these, and liftable with these arms anyway.
My story's a bit more like Alice falling into Wonderland, so you're better off than I am.
Well, you're fine. Well, at the very least, you're finding more personable folk than hostels. If nothing else.
It's a surprise, that's for sure.
Heck, you probably wouldn't be too surprised if a lad like me, was initially hostile. Especially considering the look.
Pretty big fellas before, but usually their arms are as big as the rest of their body.
Too right. I'm not looking to construct an entire mech suit to come out of the pack at the very least.
That would be something. But I'm glad that this place is not as hostile as being perceived. It finds in its own troubles.
Hey.
Doesn't make it a friendly place.
Not particularly friendly, but hey. At the very least, where I live, or where I actually live, it's quiet. Aside from, well, the dune winds and occasional sandstorms.
Check and see if the bar's open.
Fair point, fair point. I am famished. Aye, fine, fine. I might as well exit normally.
Oh, damn it.
You alright, lad?
Back when the shutdown was still active, there was there was a training for Titan pilots.
Don't worry, I'll get to handle those blueprints. I believe street policy forbids people from simply jumping down onto the streets below, even if they are safe. Even if they have a means to quell the factor of jumping from a story onto fucking concrete. What did I just tell you? You're right.
It was a bit of a drop, but
Hey, don't need trip.
this has been fitted all either. Makes my step a bit uneven on most cases. Is it all?
That's a no on the bar.
Damn it.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, well. I imagine with the three of us, we could poke around the mega building a bit, see what we could find.
If you want.
Yeah, well, without a bar to simply hang out and chill in, and well, the rip and chip also closed, I can't really get
talking
any
about
mates.
how there's trouble. Let's go find some.
I doubt many would want to start trouble with us, after all. Demon with big old gauntlet, Laggy with big old gauntlets, and Hazmat.
We'll see what they think when we're not thinking of.
Listen, I haven't had any trouble anytime I venture in, even if I've been told about it.
We'll be
Benefit of being a little laggy, eh? I imagine it's mainly trespassing into actual residences, which would stand more to reason. After all, if it was just simply trespassers into the mega building, I doubt the brothel would get much business.
Interesting insight to behold.
Squatters live around here quite a bit. And well,
That's where that security guard was from that was at the encounter of Nine Heavens.
Nine Heavens?
Aye, the brothel.
Yes.
Oh, right. Name of the place.
Aye. I remember Fight Finder ending up hosting a small hand-to-hand tournament there, actually.
Oh, yeah?
If I recall correctly, I think they're hosting another. I think they're hosting another a few moments after the streets ultimately closed to visitors. Though I do know that the brothel does have quite a steep entry fee. It's 1k creds just for entering the sodden place.
Well, hell, I thought the tournaments were 2,000.
That was tournament related. Plus, I believe actually entering as a fighter was 5k. I think it was added to a big old tournament pot, so to speak.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Incentivization.
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
Pitch in your shit. Pitch in your share of the pot. Maybe you could win it back and then some. That kind of idea. That's a music store, although I've never seen it open. I remember I want to say an Eastern European type of lad, Josef, I've forgotten his second name, wanted to be an aspiring musician in Zafira. I haven't seen him in ages. I do hope he's alright. Hazmat, you remember the warning? The place is closed.
Well, they couldn't. Then they should put a lock on their door.
Either that or the shop owner briefly stepped out.
I find it amazing. There's about 5 different ways to enter this place alone. And yet, when I had my first time around, I was scared a bit because this place
True.
seems very welcoming.
A mega building's got to have quite a few places of ingress, and quite a few of them unintended.
As far as I know, the way we get down there is we've got to go deeper down into the mega building.
There are stairs.
That way?
There is a simpler set of stairs than going through the parking way.
Yeah. Last time I had to go that way because we had more
Aye.
big giant monkey.
I know Joseph and another lad ended up kind of pushing me into the brothel one time. And I explained the situation and the receptionist just kind of kindly asked me to leave.
Is she open now? The brothel?
Probably is. After all, I imagine it's got to remain open for the tournament. Especially if you're sticking around.
Wow, this place is empty.
Don't you have any intentions of visiting
Down
the...
here right now.
Oh,
Nobody?
what's wrong?
Brothel's closed. Someone got stabbed down here earlier and there's other shit going on. I wouldn't be in here if I were you.
Oh, Christ.
Right, jeez.
Thank you for the warning.
This place is becoming more and more dangerous by the damn second. Third new gang
Like I
members
said,
and an unintentional brawl.
The lad's got armor, and he's saying that if he were us, he wouldn't bother coming down here. So what's that say? Best to heed the advice of someone who knows more.
I think they're just hiding from
Agreed.
Aye. I do also know that these canals down at the bottom of the mega building also lead into the sewer system. There was an attempt earlier, a while ago, to try and unclog the canal full of the trash, full of trash bags that go around since the incinerators busted. But then the UTA came and ended up kidnapping Tarrant for a bit. Oh hells. Lads are showing up again.
Concerns me with that at the same time. You know what? Yeah. Oh, weird. Thought processes.
You know, just before you jumped that poor lady, you were talking about people with short tempers. What the hell was that about?
I shouldn't explain it, but justifiable cause and reason.
He didn't jump me, that's my best friend. Piss off.
Oh, that's just your greeting, man.
Screw you too, lady.
No, he's right. I did jump your arse. I jumped you, but I'm not giving context as to why I jumped you. For reasons you know very well why.
You did get jumped though.
So is that just your form of greeting?
Sorry,
from my perspective, the lesson that he was trying to teach me, it was a bit rhetorical. Or, what's the word? Hypocritical.
Well, no,
That's what I was
that's look, this is the definition of the word irony. But, I could go into a classical breakdown song about it. I could do it. I'm not going to. The whole point about people with short tempers was more about the whole, they're trying to rob you for your money, and it's more of a, give me your money, and then you start saying something, and it's the, you're not giving me your money, stab instantaneously, more than a reason why I actually started beating her arse in.
Well, I'm glad whatever reason that is has been resolved, because you seem to be best chums.
Likewise. I'm still kind of, iffy about it, why I'm standing over here and not sat next to him.
Afraid they're gonna jump you back.
Things all of a sudden, internals. Yeah, no, she'll get my arse back at some point. I know very well she will.
With friends like these, eh?
Greeting, that was an ass beating.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a full ass beating, because, if I was getting nasty, I'd have gone straight down for the low knee and punched through.
If I considered, I wager if you lot were on the mat, I probably wouldn't have questioned it. I would have assumed you lot were sparring.
True. Look, I don't exactly have the muscle mass to be grabbing and throwing a woman onto the mat to make it seem like I'm legitimizing it.
I have the hydraulic mass at the very least.
Aye. But the best I've got is maybe tripping you, shoving you, making you stagger. But it's kind of hard when they're facing a wall.
Hey.
Oh yeah, because of the whole...
Addy.
The only thing that this...
That's good.
The only thing that this place is missing is a gun range. Honestly.
Aye, but good luck with firearms. Think about it. You start firing off guns in a firing range down here, you're gonna have, all of the citizens that are in the place. I mean, we got enough eyes on us looking right here now anyway that you can't even see.
That's what you were talking about. You said it was empty. It's definitely not empty. There's plenty of fellas looking at us.
Aye, it's called a mega building for a reason.
This is some Judge Dredd crap.
Hey,
I'm glad
I mean, to be fair,
knows about that movie.
welcome to multi-dimensional nexal theory. With the permeability of dimensional barriers and all. I'm saying, if it can exist, in some places it does exist, and if it does exist, then there is a finite chance that it might end up here, because this is like one of those points where all things sort of mildly converge at the same time. It's a whole lot of sciencey shit that I got told one time. I just got the basics of it.
Like a crossroads of sorts.
Came out of a comic book.
Aye. Still remember the time I saw Vin Diesel walking around in a casino talking about family.
Eh?
I'm sorry.
Well,
I mean, I've seen the ghost of a panda with a giant corporeal backpack roaming around at one point.
Take a seat with Briar. You standing there, behind people. It's just the rest of you getting... No, I'm more worried about...
Well, I'm sure we can leave them to our own devices, Hazmat.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's Cleary of all people.
With friends like these, who needs enemies, am I right?
Sometimes I wonder what some people... I wonder what goes through people's minds.
Hazmat.
He's really just rushing headlong into possible death.
I know you've got a hazmat suit on, and, well, no toxins are penetrating your suit, but you're rather curious. Fair point. Though I imagine security and other forces can probably handle any toxin problems here themselves.
The club I work with is from the city. My organization
One way to do it. Yeah. Danny seemed to shut all the way.
Yeah, it does open it up more.
Well, even when we let it down, it didn't shut.
Because it sounds like we came and the park was closed.
Well, hey, at the very least, the stopping happened before we got there. At the very least, less chance of us being the ones in that stopping.
Even still gives me more goddamn questions I need answers to. I'm starting to get tired of this.
Life of a private eye, eh? Let's find a place. Let's find a place to rest our legs.
Say again?
Let's find us a place to rest our legs and natter a bit.
Let's go check the bar. I'm sure it's open.
I doubt it, but this couldn't hurt to check.
Damn.
Hmm?
Open for all of 30 seconds. Well, let's go find a bench outside the coolant, because this place apparently is entirely shut down over one thing.
Yeah, well.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Question. Are you allowed to go up that way?
That way goes up to the gym and residential spots.
A training gym.
Aw. I didn't know you were able to go up there. I'm new here. I'm just exploring.
Gym you could go into, improving yourself is free of charge. Residential, I haven't tested. I imagine better steer clear to be safe.
Just steer clear of the mega building and anybody else's houses around here and you'll be fine.
I have no idea where I can't tell where I'm going. My eyes don't work properly. I just walk wherever I go.
Well, too bad.
Well, hopefully you didn't walk into too many bad walls then.
Oh no, strangely enough, I don't know how I'm able to do them either. I don't hit anything. I just go.
You know,
Well, I'm certainly not a fucking guide to Saphira, unfortunately.
I know it's your job, but this is weird.
Understandable. I want to introduce myself if that's okay.
Very well then.
My name is Aaron M. Entertainer, at your service.
Taitner. Alright. Armsy.
Nice to meet you, Armsy.
Fabulous.
Look, I get it's your job.
At the very least...
Yes, indeed, fabulous.
At the very least, a good chunk of people appreciate politeness and, well, I guess not being immediately confrontational on first glance.
I mean, the very first experience I had here, it's already people not liking me. Well, that's nothing new with me.
Possibly you look too posh for this spot of Saphira.
It's just an act, though. I entertain. That's what I practically do.
Shame we don't exactly have a, an open mic spot in a bar, perhaps?
Should I go over there and try round two?
Here's a good question. Where is this bar? Is it back that way?
It's the meat rack over that way. I've unfortunately closed. At least we think so, anyway. I haven't checked
There's a bunch of
recently.
people over there. I'm assuming it was.
I'll be back.
Place is pretty nice. Oh.
Having your mind blown?
Dragon Bar Man.
Does a passive creature. Yes, I'm quite intrigued by most of those things.
Yeah, that's Flurry. He's a wonderful person.
Hey, the fluffy lass.
This way. Say, have your mind blown?
Not many things in this place
Yeah, but he didn't
seems to be
exactly
as
give me a
pure
straight
as
answer,
that
but the
one.
short of what he said was yes, I did. Why?
I had mine blown.
Yeah, we know that you had a bullet in your head.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
like to talk about it.
what a tragic backstory. I'm so
You certainly look
Yeah,
better.
If you put him in, like, if you shook him hard enough, you'd hear it rattle in like a maraca.
It's still in there?
No, it,
Great.
I got to hear that.
Oh.
I was about to say, it's either still in there or a testament to how small his brain is.
no, it, okay, you can have a bullet in you for years, and most of the time, you should be fine. It's only when the bullet is in a place that actually starts causing problems. Usually it's the
Yeah.
placement of the bullet that causes the problem, not the bullet itself.
Well,
I'm glad we've got so many experts.
well, I've yet to have lead placed in me organics in an unfavorable way yet.
Oh, I'm a chemist.
Also, not that dumb.
I know, I'm poking
Title
fun.
I go by nowadays is a interplanar biological chemist, but you know.
I just don't.
Interplanar.
Ah, it's alright.
Yeah, I study different
Don't mean many of them. Ah.
It didn't start that way.
What is my title?
I mean,
Or am I...
Handsome
what do you
rule.
want your title to be? Usually it's I mean, my title is a self-appointed title of what I study. As a scientist.
Well, if we're going off what I'm best at doing to the people who currently I am affiliated with right now, then the best title to me would be the Valenti's Assassin. But that sounds incredibly wrong.
Well,
How about sulking sad sack? Because so far, all I've seen out of you is complaining.
Hell.
well, that's because.
Well, if you hadn't paid attention to where I live, I've got a lot to complain about.
The fact
You
that
do,
you haven't seen
but
him do
I
assassinations
don't know.
means he's good
Everybody
at it,
else
right?
seems to be alright.
An assassin
Look, I get
doesn't
it's
know that you're an
bad, but-
assassin by seeing them do their work. Isn't that just a bad assassin?
Well, the assassin thing was told by the clothes, so...
What would be my role in the Valenti?
You are the Valenti Shield. Because holy shit, dude.
I took a lot of beating.
You do.
And gunshots.
And somehow you don't have any cybernetics yet.
All organic.
I think that's sometimes the best option.
Organic and protein powder.
But well, that would be interesting. Our scientists back at the interdimensional headquarters. What am I saying? The dimensional headquarters. What is it? We've been waiting for another scientist that we can talk to and bother about.
Technically, planes are different than dimensions. Dimensions are alternate universes usually, while planes are the different levels within a universe. Because you can have hell, but there's one hell for every dimension.
Yeah, imagine my shock when I figured that one out.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, we are quite aware of that nature, but...
I just studied this dimension. I haven't been to another.
What's happening here? Hold on.
Hmm? Oh. A title brewing around in my head was the hydraulic hair, so... Which works.
I hope she has lived a better life than I do, because goddamn.
We'll keep an eye out for that. If that's the case, I'll give you the answer when we find it.
I bet he's significantly less handsome.
There shall be only one diamond
Don't worry, just for today.
Well, I didn't cause trouble unless I have to.
Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong.
Alright. Just simply talking ins.
Just morons being
Everyone's got their own problems. Hey?
So is it?
I'm allowed to tell my name now these days. If I was able to go into IR, that would be safe. So, may know me as Tom Valor.
There's probably mostly.
Friends call me Tom, though.
Tom, eh? Alright.
Dedicated community.
Let's see about finding us a proper chair. I imagine some of our legs must be a little sore.
Who's what is the term?
Hey, bench over there. And besides, I don't exactly need the proper seating when I can just do this.
I'm 90% sure if I start with my Captain Valve, I might actually start coughing up blood.
Seems something caught old Hillboy's eye.
Seems like it. Ugh. I'm glad that this air is a little bit breathable.
Aye, coolant rain notwithstanding. At the very least, neither of us need to worry about it getting in our eyes.
That's true.
You've got a big old mask and, well, not really organic eyes for me to worry about.
That is true. What can you tell me about this dimension, or well, this seemingly culture pot of dimensional shift?
Zafira? All I can see is that people of all walks, but generally, rather low, like street level and such. Nope. Howdy, Burger.
What?
I've seen him before.
That's a burger?
He's named Cheeseburger.
It's just my son, Cheeseburger.
Hey.
Son, it's your son.
This is my son.
Adopted?
Yeah.
I mean, could you tell?
Okay. Hey, I'm not going to be questioning it. I have seen a dimension where the mother was very much different than the child. And let's not get into that. It was not an experience for the 15
There's no
of us
worry
there
about
watching
that.
tape.
Hey. I know I remember spotting Cheeseburger at a different event.
I don't know if I should.
Hey.
Probably not a good idea with my work.
Is Cheeseburger robotic? Never noticed?
No. I'm still not used to seeing you.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
I was gonna say, that's chitin, isn't it?
Hey, bud.
Oh, insectoids.
Hey. He's mute for a reason. When I've seen him talk, it's more screaming. And more as using his voice like a projectile. The sorts. There's a different, well, I guess, dimensional group of sorts. Fight Finder. I remember spotting Cheeseburger at one of those events, fighting a knight.
I see.
Generally, people don't intend to go there to try and stroke their own egos, though. Main owner tends to reiterate it's labeled as Fight Finder, not Ween Finder.
not Ween Fighter?
Ween Fighter. That's what I was meaning. There are a couple of birds and folk with wings, I know that for certainty. Alright, where the hell do I go?
Oh, sorry.
So I'm run off towards the garage. I don't know if you went in the mega building.
Does she count?
Let me just...
What? She built like a mom.
I'll go and have a gander. You should rest your legs a bit.
Are you sure? I'm not moving around a bit.
How many
I'll be right, I'll be right. I haven't had urgent medical attention in Saphira yet.
My face was either in pain or kind of weird smiley.
Ah.
Just by existing, you managed to get yourself caught up. Do you even live in there? Why does this matter to you?
I live next to that.
If I recall correctly from cursory glancing around, his garage directly connects it to the mega building.
I know, it's just...
What, you can't, what, neighbours can't be friendly, can't speak over the...
Yeah, we can.
Nor do I say that, and I suppose...
I've just been told, I want to meet you.
Now you can figure out what my friends are.
Don't you worry, he's talking with Taranto. He was just inside. He was just in the entrance of the mega building. You could come with if you really want to stretch those legs.
But I really want to go to a brothel. No, I
There's no having a problem. They're just natural. I'd be happy to pay the cash if we are to make this business deal work out in any rate.
Business deal? What?
The idea of the eyes.
Oh,
The idea, if you will.
Oh my god. Okay, look. Let's figure out the resources and we can sort out payments.
Aye, I'll natter with Zaz and ask for either a copy of the blueprints or promise him that I'll give it back.
If it's digital, then you can just make a copy of it, can't you?
I do remember. Oh, look out.
Oh,
Bear.
Christ. Not again. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, hells. Oh, no. A bear just wandering into his fucking carriage. Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll find his way. He'll find his way into trouble one way or another, but we don't need to worry about it. Cripes.
Okay, alright.
Hmm.
Can I just go into my apartment?
I was gonna say to him that our blueprints are physical. Toronto seems to be nattering with people about presumably why the hell a bear ended up walking into his garage. Never mind. Maybe he's double checking his own quarters to see if there's honey inside. I've never seen it manned, mind you. As far as I know, the actual boys in blue, or I guess gals in blue, I guess, don't exactly have a proper presence here. I imagine they would on the upper levels of Saphira, but here, well, you see the dinkiness of this shack.
It's not even a proper police station, it is a box with a jail cell attached to it.
More or less. Frankly, it's the only place with any actual furnishing. Also, I do realize not exactly the safest place to protect a criminal, especially from people wanting to do a bit of vigilante justice with a piece of theirs. Don't know why they didn't just tear this down or repurpose it into a shed. Oh well. The bear. Yeah, security seems to be fine. Hell, heavy-duty machine ended up being fixed up earlier.
Right, so what exactly do you want done now?
I was about to. We got interrupted. I was gonna say that the blueprints are physical that we have. That's why I was asking about the nature of bringing them in.
Okay. Bring in the physical blueprints. I'll just take
Aye.
a photo of them and upload them.
All right.
That's-
Alternatively, I could take a picture using the PDA from Fight Finder and see about trying to contact you via that.
Also works.
Saves the
God,
trouble of
there's
having to
just so
lug
much
a
stress.
blue piece of paper around.
Yeah, but oh man, today's been a day. I fucking swear. No, don't. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here.
I respect the gusto of him to go to a wild bear wandering into his garage and go, get the fuck out. Oh, hells.
It's on its hind legs. It's walking over.
Alright.
Mr. Bear, can I ride on your back for a salmon?
Hazmat.
Yeah. Yes. There's pulled out a piece of salmon. I had salmon for lunch, but this is great. Here you go. Same at the front, of course.
Jesus Christ, Hazmat.
There you go.
Alright, have fun with that. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not. We're the person who's joining us to join.
Don't touch it, it's constantly vibrating.
Well, now I'm gonna need to. Oh, Christ. At this point, I feel like I'm babysitting for half the people when it comes to animals. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's had enough of you then.
Yes, it did. Drop me off here.
Well, Hellboy's probably still wandering around somewhere.
Somewhere.
Most likely in the streets. That's the second time I've seen animals, sentient or not, just kind of wreaking a small amount of havoc on the streets.
I don't think it was wreaking havoc.
I don't remember their name.
Or at least causing a good chunk of head turning. Cripes.
Give me my cane.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised that all wild animals can wander in here a couple of bits.
They can't see eye to eye and commented on how I lost. I want you to be there when I was the guest at the time.
I think we could probably get a last minute drink. Assuming they're not actively in the midst of closing. I saw some folk in there and the board's not on the door.
I'm gonna get a cooling plan from your people, which means you're getting paid.
But it looks like people are clearing out, so we may have missed our shot thanks to the bear. We'll leave.
I actually might start heading. Heading back. My oxygen levels are getting low. And if I'm well over my exposure limits. Decon is going to be 2 hours now.
Fair enough. I better get back to me kin and start asking asking Zaz about the eye blueprints.
I come prepared.
Go for it. I'll see you later then.
If this works out, then at the very least I have a steady supply of, or at least a good way to get my hands on spare eyes, which is useful I won't lie, the first time I had one of my eyes straight up knocked out of my skull was a really fucking harrowing experience.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
They call that mystique.
Well,
At least I can make sure I can be prepared for it. But I needn't keep you any longer and let your concentration levels get low.
no worries. Good luck, Armsy.
Alrighty.
You can seal the deal.
Alrighty, Tom. I mean, I better get out before the streets proper close and I get told to shut the fuck off.
Well, that was the thing. Susan and myself, we regarded the patio as the bar. Bar jurisdiction.
Well, hopefully Zaz doesn't get on me fucking case about asking about the eyes again. Lord knows he's a fucking nerd about it.